But that's exactly why the Stoics wanted to teach us something different. They recognized that emotions like grief and anger, though natural, can be incredibly destructive if not properly tempered. In fact, Seneca believed it wasn't life's hardships that caused our suffering, but rather our inability to resist the indulgences of pleasure. He insisted that by taking command over everything, our desires, our fears, our ambitions, it would lead to inner peace. Oppressive, you say? How so? Ah. Okay. I see we have an Epicurean in the room. Care to elaborate, Miss Thorne? You call it oppressive, but tell me, how many of us can truly live without our desires driving us to excess? Don't you think there's some merit in practicing restraint? Well, yes, I'm sure that sounds more appealing, but let me ask you, is it truly freedom if we never hold ourselves accountable? If we never answer to something greater than our own whims? I see. So you would argue that a life of desire is more authentic than one of reason? That it's somehow more genuine? Okay, I understand what you're getting at. But I must stress that Stoics weren't against seeking pleasure. They simply believed pleasure arose naturally from what we might call purposeful moderation. Is that what you suggest? That we just toss Stoicism aside in favor of indulgence? All right. Well, then what happens when we indulge in too much of what feels good? Shouldn't we have some kind of discipline to protect us from thoughtless abandon? Or do we simply give ourselves over to what satisfies us in the moment? Well. You certainly know how to make a case, don't you, Miss Thorne? A balance of pleasure and discipline. How very diplomatic. Well done. However, I'm sure a life of constant gratification would suit you far better than a life of balance. After all, a teacher's aide isn't supposed to take over his class now, is she? Class dismissed. You want to stay a moment? I have something I need to discuss with you. Thank you for today. And remember to pair up for next week's assignment on hedonism. You can find the instructions on my desk on your way out. Please help yourselves. Bye, Mr. Long. Miss Collins? Now, as for you, I distinctly remember us having a talk about not turning my seminars into debates, especially with my first years. Well, I engaged because it would have looked bad if I didn't. Besides, you threw Epicurus in my face. I mean, really? It doesn't matter if they enjoyed it. This is an introductory course, and they need to grasp the basics of philosophy before rhetorics get thrown into the mix. Well, not everyone is as eager to combat my presentations. Some students actually learn by just listening. You're only proving my point, Miss Thorne. Discipline is key. Or do you think otherwise? Oh? Perhaps I should show you then. I missed you, Bug. Come here. I didn't know you'd be coming in today. How was Oxford? Did the exchange program go well? Oh, that's great. You have to tell me everything. Your letters were scarce and far between. Wait. What? Are you serious? They offered you a scholarship? And what are you going to do? No, I know you still have your dissertation. Even so, opportunities like that don't just fall from the sky every day. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, it's just, that's so exciting. Congratulations. Oh, stop it. False modesty looks awful on someone as clever as you. So you're staying here for the last semester, right? You've been thinking. About what? Oh, this doesn't bode well for me. What is it, Bug? Hey, we've been over this before. Please use my name when we're alone. I sound like a when you call me Professor Ashford. Oh, you little... Changing the subject. What did you want to ask me? No, what about it? Sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have you as my aide again. But aren't you going to be too busy? It's not like the pay is great. And let's not forget the late hours with yours truly. I mean, the last thing I want is to derail you from your studies. If you say so. Mm-hmm. Please. I know an overachiever when I see one. Tell you what, I'll think about it. Yes. Think about it. No, none of that. You know that glare doesn't work on me. Yes, well, perhaps it did last year, but it's lost its edge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you better sharpen it. Miss Thorne, is that any way to speak to your teacher? Dear God, I almost forgot how persistent you can be. Are you sure you want to spend the last remnant of your freedom cooped up in faculty rooms grading papers? If it's extra credit you're after, why don't you come by the library this afternoon instead? Yeah. I mean, the deans asked me to re-archive everything from the Institution of Culture, and I'm going to start with Section C today. I could use an extra set of hands, if you're interested. Mm-hmm. It's mostly books and old tomes from what I gather. But there are some things I think you might find interesting. And whatever we deem toss-worthy, you can keep for yourself if you want. Well, who knows? Show up and you'll find out. The latest. You mean with me or just in general? God, I don't know where to start. A lot has happened since you went away. Didn't you see the police tape when you got in this morning? Yeah, but I think it's better if I give you the rundown when we're somewhere more private. The administration doesn't want us discussing this amongst the students without a counselor present. Yeah, it's like that bad. Find something interesting? Oh, Sappho. Come to me now and release me from my pain, for I love you and desire you, and my longing cannot be quenched. That one goes in pile 4, I think. No, you can't take that one. But if you want, you can have this exceptional edition of Egyptian burial rites from 2003. No? I figured. Have I ever felt... What? What a question to ask all of a sudden. You do realize Sappho was a lesbian, right? No, that's not beside the point. Her love, or desire for that matter, was forbidden at the time, and it would be wrong of me to, claim to understand her circumstances. Because I'm not attracted to men. Alceus. Same pile. Perhaps we should sort these by region. What do you think? No, I'm not avoiding the question. I simply don't know how to answer it. It's not because I'm a stoic. I told you last year, Missy. I'm not going to reveal my philosophical inclinations. Because I'd hate to influence your own approach to the subject. That'd make me a bad teacher now, wouldn't it? Former teacher. You always aim where it hurts the most, don't you? It's fascinating. When we first met, I thought you were rather inconspicuous. At least, until you opened your mouth. Yeah, that's when I realized you weren't as innocent as you seemed. No. You were the quiet before the tempest. A lightning bug. Ready to challenge everything. Including me. That's what makes you so dangerous. What I meant was that's what makes you so dangerous to argue with. It feels like I'm tiptoeing around linguistic snares all the time. Like now, for example. What were we discussing again? My lack of desire? Well, for God's sake. I mean, I know what it's like to want something, or someone. course I do. Perhaps not in the way a Greek poet might describe it, but I know what it's like to have the person you want more than anything just out of reach. It might seem that way to you, but I've learned to live with it. Please, enlighten me. Wrong. That's an interesting theory, though. You should make it a thesis. Now, let's see. I think we can get through this part of the shelf before we call it a night. There's only 30 books left, and if we use the color-coded Post-it notes, then we won't even... What are you doing? Is there something wrong with my tie? How considerate of you. You know, I think you're making it more crooked. Oh, you are? Are you? I'm not sure that's how that works. Bug. This is not why I asked you here. We can't do this. You know why. No. We can't. No. Fuck, I'm sorry. I should know better. No. I'm your teacher, and This is not a debate, Bug. I realize you are, and I'd never dismiss your autonomy, but I can't cross that line with you. Listen, you're reading it wrong. It's about what's right and wrong, and this isn't right. I know. Trust me, I know this isn't the 1800s, but we discussed this in class, remember? It's unwise to chase thoughtless pleasure, even though it might feel good in the moment. These things have consequences. Not thoughtless? What would you call it then? Okay, I hear you, but it's a mere infatuation. That's all it is. You'll find someone else before you even know it. So don't act on something you'll regret later. What about me? What I want is irrelevant. That's not the point, and you know it. No, it's not. It's... because it would be irresponsible and wrong, and I don't want to take advantage of your body in any... We shouldn't... This is madness. Why do you have to make everything sound so simple when it's not? I can't. No matter how much I might want to. How much I can't think when you're this close. Please don't tempt me, Buck.